welcome or welcome back to Trouble with Tish. I am Tish and I be Trouble, and we are getting in trouble with another Wear Test Wednesday. Today we are getting in trouble with a sample of the True Skin Serum Foundation.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget the future and the past.
Alright, like I said, we are going to test out the True Skin Serum Foundation. I have a sample of it. I have SF2 and SF3. Alright, so a little bit about the foundation. The Ilia True Skin Medium Coverage Serum Foundation with Niacinamide. Sephora says it is a weightless foundation with buildable medium coverage and a natural skin-like finish, now with active levels of skincare ingredients. It says to apply with fingers, makeup brush, or a wet sponge. So we're going to do the wet sponge and brush and see how well we like it. Notable ingredients are niacinamide to visibly smooth and refine uneven texture and tone, allantoin, which soothes the look of irritation and redness while supporting skin's health, and aloe to calm and nourish and hydrate and add a featherweight feel. Alright, so let's check this stuff out. Alright, I have prepped my face with the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer from Ciate London. It's one of my favorites. Before we get started here real quick, the cost of the foundation is $54 and you get 1 ounce or 30 mils. So I wanted to mention that before we move on. I am going to try the lighter shade first. Alright, we are going to pounce in on this side with the beauty sponge. It is definitely the wrong shade for me, but it will work. It's rather thick. Alright, we are getting some coverage. Alright, let's try the other side with the brush. I am using the Joa Ultimate Blender brush. Right off, we are actually getting better coverage, and it looks rather nice with this brush. Bring some of this down my neck here. Alright, I think I'm going to see if I can build this coverage up a little bit in some of my redder spots, harder to cover areas. Alright, and then smooth it out with the sponge. So let me put on the rest of my face and we will check out what it looks like. See if it's melted into the skin, what we got going on. Alright, so I have finished my face. I did the last look with the Genesis palette from Midas and Drench Cosmetics. I used the Daydreamer, of course, from Electrum to top it off, because you can't not. For my brows, I used the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in Java and the ABH Clear Brow Gel. For eyeliner, I used the Avon True Color Glimmer Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Blackest Night. I put that in my tight line and my waterline, and then also on my waterline to help it stand out, I put the black down. But I put in the Danessa Myricks eyeliner in Jade. I used a little bit of this iMethod Beauty stamp liner. I didn't use the stamp, but I did use the liner part of it. The lashes are Lund Beauty in the style Renee. That's my brand. And I will obviously link below all the information for that. I did powder my face with the Kosas Feathery Cloud Set. I tried using the AOA Papa Contour Stick, but it was just too light. So I went in with the ABH Cream Bronzer in Amber and helped that along. For my blush, I used the Colored Rain Cream Blush. That is a tongue twister, in Copper Rose. And for my highlight, I used the Michaela X Glam Light. But it just wasn't what I wanted, so I added in the Nomad Studio 54 Hot Shot. Oh, that's what I was looking for. For my mascara, I used the CoverGirl Clump Crusher in black. And of course, the primers I used were the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer by Ciate London and the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Alright, so this is, let me zoom you in and I'll show you what I have going on here. Okay. This is my forehead. The clinging to the dry spots kind of calmed down. I do have texture. Nothing's going to get rid of that. The coverage on my nose is kind of melted in a bit. It is a little bit polka dotty right there, but I wipe my nose constantly, so it is what it is. It clinging to the dry spots on my chin has calmed down quite a bit as well. Oh yeah, my lips. My lips are the Colored Rain liner in Decadent and Morphe Jeffree Star in Leo. So, let me zoom you back out here. So far, so good. I will come back with a daylight check-in in a few. It's currently 12:23. So, we'll do a daylight check-in and then I will come back at the end of the day and we'll see what there is to see. All right, so I totally forgot about the daytime check-in. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off all day. So for the True Skin Serum Foundation from Ilia. Let me zoom you in so we can see what we got going on here. Okay, so on my forehead, I have coverage missing in between my eyebrows. I still have coverage on my nose. I have lost coverage on my cheeks. My chin is pretty red. My bronzer and my highlighter and my blush are barely intact. Alright, so for the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation, I'm not going to actually buy a full size. This didn't really last all that long. We're looking at 9 hours of a wear test. Oh, yeah, not even. We're at 9:11. It was like 12:30. So almost 9 hours. And it's almost completely gone. Except for on my nose for some reason. I did put extra powder on my nose because my glasses. And the one thing I do have to say though is if it's like I pressed powder onto my nose, if I pressed powder into my skin, I'm kind of wondering what it would look like because you can't really see where I've been wearing my glasses, and the coverage is still there on my nose. I did powder my face, but I didn't press the powder in. I just kind of dusted to kind of set the foundation, and I used the Kosas powder for that. So I think I probably just, I wouldn't spend the money. I have other foundations that work better and they work longer. So I probably wouldn't spend the money on the Ilia, the True Skin Serum Foundation. They do have other foundations that I want to try out. But for this particular one, it's probably going to be a no. It's just gone, except for my nose. So I suppose there's that. But yeah. Anyways, I hope this helped somebody out there. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Stick around, enjoy the fun, because we are just getting started. All right. I hope every single one of you has an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat.